What's your name and what's your business?
Yeah, so my name is Brock Messerich, founder of AI Accelerator. It's basically an AI automation agency helping businesses implement AI across the board, but we specialize in building out AI calling sales agents, kind of like customer service reps that could kind of automate the sales process for businesses, save them a bunch of time, increase revenue, all those sort of things. Help businesses kind of get skin in the game in AI because everybody knows it's the new emerging tech, and so this is kind of the first barrier of entry for these businesses.
And why AI for you?
Why AI for me? That's a good question. Obviously, everybody knows it's a new buzzword and it's that new hot thing. However, this is something that's going to be around forever and it's going to change the world, like the internet, and probably much more than the internet has changed. And so, the opportunity is just massive. And I think just educating yourself on it, for me, obviously, I'm not like a super tech guy. Obviously, I like looking towards trends, but I was like, obviously this is going to be a huge thing and I want to dip my feet in the water and kind of just jump in and take advantage of it in ways I can and help change the lives of people as well and get them into it because it's just such a big opportunity. And I think that's why AI.
And what are some wins that you got in the AI space that you showed?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, I'd say content-wise has been big for me, building an audience around AI. That's one thing that a lot of us have talked about, obviously. We're here because we create content, and it's opened a bunch of doors. So I'd say that. I'd say signing, those first few clients. Don't have a bunch of clients, but I've, gotten those small little wins and kind of getting results for them. Seeing that this is actually helping these businesses, saving them money, getting them results. That's been, pretty huge. So I'd say those are kind of some of the big wins in the first, 6 months to a year of doing this.
And what advice do you have for a beginner trying to get into the AI space?
It sounds so stupid, and I'm sure everybody else has already said this, and it's so simple, but it's just get started. You're not going to be an expert in the beginning, and it's just like a process of just learning as you go. And I kind of live my life by that. I wasn't a big fan of school. I don't think educating yourself on something for 4 years and then doing something with it is the way to go. I think it's important to learn through experience. And that goes for business, that goes for life, that goes for relationships, that goes for everything. So I'd say just get started. It's the most simple, and it's the thing you probably don't want to hear, but it's the biggest thing, and that's the best advice I could give anybody.
What are your takes on automation?
At the end of the day, automation's massive because it's saving you and other people time. And at the end of the day, time is our most valuable resource, even though it's not a tangible thing. And I think helping businesses save time, equates to a lot of money. You got to think, okay, what's this person? What do they value their time at? If you could help them save 3, 4, 5 hours a week of their time and they're making $500,000 with their business a year, that equates to a lot of money. And so if you could do that, even at kind of a small scale, you may think it's small scale, but it's really providing value to these businesses, then, it's absolutely massive. And so that's why I think automation is so important. At the end of the day, if you have more time, you can do the things you enjoy with your life outside of building a business. And that's, really valuable to anybody.
How has this trip impacted you or changed your life in ways from being on a boat, from the ice baths, from the boys' talks, parties, whatever, everything?
Yeah, man. You probably can't see, but I got chills you asking that question because the main thing for me, and I've been telling all the boys around here, I'm grateful for everybody, but it's just the inspiration and the mindset. I've had this full on switch in my brain, being around people. Like you, man, doing things business wise, but also just spiritually and the way you carry yourself, stuff like that. Seeing everybody in their different realms of how they built their business and how they got to where they're at and all the failures and successes that brought them here. It's so fucking inspiring. I can't even put it in words. I don't have any friends that are into the entrepreneurship stuff. They're all 9 to 5, get a job, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you have that fire inside of you and you have that desire to, do something different for your life, it's so hard to do when there's nobody around you that is doing stuff like that. So when you submerge yourself with people doing those sort of things and putting yourself out of your comfort zone, that's the biggest thing you could do. And for me, that has absolutely changed everything for me. And I'm going to throw this out into the universe because I know it's true and I know it's going to happen. This trip completely changed my life. Just the people I met, the friends I've made, the connections, the bonds, everything. Yesterday, we went and had a tough workout on the beach, and we did some breath work after, and I literally kind of cried a little bit when I finished it, because it's what am I doing in Dubai with all these dudes I met on the internet? And it's your parents can't understand that sort of thing because it's a different day and age, but it's just crazy that we could do that sort of thing. So yeah, I'd say, I forget what the question was, but I think the mindset switch and just being around people that inspire you has been life changing.
Fire, bro.
Yeah.
No.